Hey there everybody, Tim here. I have for you a video. Kind of awkward, but it's easy. It's coming right from the live stream. So if you watch the live stream, you've already seen this stuff. If you have not seen the live stream, then this kind of will tie you to that and all that such there. What we have here is over the past weekend, I was able to play on the Dragonflight beta. Actually had time to play on it. Got to test out the Incarnates normal mode, which is the raid that's coming out, the very first raid that's coming out with the new Dragonflight expansion. Playing Devastation Evoker, the DPS version of the new class that Blizzard is bringing to us in WoW. And I had a fun time with it. I enjoyed it. The video is just going to be me breaking down each of the boss kills that we had, what I could have been doing different, what I did right, what I did wrong, yada, yada, yada. Just trying to point out the strengths and weaknesses of Devastation Evoker during the raid that I could kind of pick off, maybe pick up some new things just watching it back, and just kind of showing off the raid in general to those who want to see it, and showing off the Evoker gameplay for those who want to see it as well. So sit back, enjoy. If you do like what you're seeing, subscribe, like, all that bullshit that we YouTubers like to have you guys do, and I will see you guys next time. We got one more boss to fully break down. Dathea Ascended. This boss is super fucking cool. It's super windy out, and my whole room is moving right now. Give me a second. Or is that you? You scratching? Nope. That was weird. Okay. Dathea Ascended. Generally a single target fight with some ads that come up that you have to prioritize down. And ads that will bounce your ass around as they die. Pretty cool. Alright. Let's get into it. I was my single target build for this fight, for the most part, which was, let's take those away, take that away, put that there, and that there. This is my single target build for the most part. Give or take, I don't know exactly what I used here. Maybe past me shows, potentially. We'll start here. Maybe past me shows the talents, but we'll see. If not, it's what it is. But Dathea Ascended, super cool. You got like a mage in the center of a air elemental thingy. Pretty cool. And yeah, you just kind of, it's just chill, you know. Yeah, I really enjoyed this fight. Obviously on normal, the ads come to you. You can see these things on the outside. I think on heroic and possibly, definitely mythic, maybe heroic. You gotta toss yourself across the platform to kill them, which is probably overall better because having them on our platform kind of sucked, as you'll see. Past me didn't show my talents, so just assume that the talents I showed you was the correct talents for Dathea Ascended. By correct talents, I mean the talents that I used. Unsure if they're actual correct talents to use in the fight. This Evoker was opening with Pyre every fight. I think I might start doing it. I don't know. I don't know what the correct opener is. I've seen Preheat open with Disintegrate, so I open with Disintegrate. Preheat is, he's one of the quote-unquote, he's one of the WoW writers for the class. He's been doing a lot of research in the class, doing a lot of time with it. Has a lot more time than a lot of people. A lot more time than me, that's for sure. But overall, it's a thing. I don't know what this Empowered Conductive Mark does. I'd stay away from people. I felt like it was smart just to stay away from people. Call me crazy. She'll suck you in. Yeah, she sucks you in, so. Definitely used hover to stay away from her, to move backwards while also disintegrating, but I still got knocked up from her, so. I obviously failed because I was focusing on damage too much. These tornadoes move, as you can tell. The gameplay for Evoker for this fight does not change from any other ones. Rank 1 Eternity Surge, Rank 1 Fire Breath, crank off Shattering Star on cooldown when it's paired with Disintegrate, Eternity Surge, and or Fire Breath. Because I think it helps with the dot, I'm not sure. But here's the two ads that came up. So two ads came up. You want to interrupt them? I don't know what the thing does. I was just trying to interrupt on cooldown because that's just smart business. It's to interrupt on cooldown. It's just smart business. But here comes the fun part. When they die, they do a blowback mechanic. I'm not sure if you can dodge it or not, but if you're midair, it just kind of hit everyone on the platform. So we had people die to that. That's what it is. I was finally starting to use the heal there, the bloom heal there. But yeah, that's the fight pretty much. So you can see she's already at 50% health, which is pretty big. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting fight. I don't know what the mechanic is. I don't know what the strat is to avoid that blowback, considering I'm an evoker and I can just glide down when I need to. I feel bad for those that get caught in it. It seemed like I covered the whole platform too. I think you really just gotta focus one of those guys down and not get a double blowback, especially when you're midair. I think you really need to maybe slow down the DPS on those guys. Again, I don't know if there's an enrage timer or not. My dungeon journal doesn't work on beta, at least on my evoker, so I couldn't read abilities before like fights and shit like that, because it doesn't work on my evoker. My evoker's an older character that has some stuff still broken with it from when they were breaking other things. My edit mode works sometimes, other times it doesn't. Like double blowback, bam, bam. We just riding that shit. I think this is kind of like her rage. I know she's doing that. But we have more tornadoes on the ground, so I think those come out as the fight goes on. That might be like a slight enrage timer type thing there, where it just gets too chaotic with all the tornadoes on the ground. But yeah, I mean, the gameplay for Evoker generally doesn't change from fight to fight. It's all about just timing up your empowered abilities and what rank you use them at based on what's happening in the encounter. Obviously, it's always a safe bet to use rank 1 Fire Breath. If you know that the dot, as you can see, the dot ticking there, is going to last the whole time. If you know it's not going to last the whole time, then use a higher end version, like higher rank of Fire Breath, because how that works is Fire Breath is the same damage whether you do rank 1 or rank 4. The overall damage though profile of it changes. The higher the rank is of Fire Breath, the more upfront damage it is and the shorter the dot is. So I did a rank 4 there. You can see the dot fell off those guys, but we did more like chunky damage to them up front. So always take that. Oh my god, I almost died here. So definitely take that and use that information and use it how you will. It's going to be part of the strat of playing Evoker, I think, is just knowing how long it's going to take to kill things and knowing what rank to crank out an empowered Fire Breath, where you do rank 1 up to rank 4. That's going to be part of the gamesmanship of the Evoker there. With Eternity Surge, how many targets are up? If it's, 4 to 8, crank that shit to rank 4. Or depending on what you're spec'd to. If you're spec'd into having your Eternity Surge hit more targets, obviously use appropriate rank, but you can hit up to 8 targets with a Eternity Surge, so that's gonna be kind of the game sure of that. I need to use my shit on cooldown a little bit more is kind of the main thing, but learning the fights and learning the movements and stuff really does take away from some of the DPS there, but surviving is always the best thing, and I survived the fight, so came in 3rd, 29k DPS, whereas a Beastmaster's cranking out 37k, so that's what it is. One of those boots, Haste Verse, which are like 2 stats you don't exactly want, but eye level upgrade when you get more instance stam, so take it as it wills. Take it as it is. But that was Dathea Ascended. That's the boss fight there. And I'm not gonna go over this next fight because I only did like 2 pulls, and I don't really know what the fuck happened. I just know there's a bunch of ads, there was a staff, and we kept dying like 20 seconds into the fight. So not even gonna bother to try to go over it.